Hey guys! So today I'm going to be showing you my TBR for the 7 in 7 readathon, which takes place from August 14th to the 20th, I believe. And I'll leave all the information for the readathon down below, but it's Saturday and it starts on Monday, so I figured I'd just show you my TBR. I have more than 7 books, but like I probably won't get to them all. Also, the only like challenge for this readathon is to read 7 books or 7 things, not even books. It could be like magazines, newspapers, graphic novels, manga, actual books, like literally audiobooks, ebooks, whatever the heck you want to read. You can read it. It counts. You just have to read 7 things in 7 days. So let's just jump right into my TBR. So the first thing I have, I am so dang excited for, I can't even tell you, and that is Paper Girls Volume 3. This came out at the beginning of August, and I'm so excited. Paper Girls is like literally my favorite graphic novel series I think ever, and it's just so good, and I'm so happy that the 3rd one's finally out. So I'm gonna reread the 1st and 2nd one this weekend, and I'm gonna read this one. This is literally gonna be the first thing I read on Monday because I'm so dang excited for this. Next, I have some manga, and I have quite a few manga for this readathon because I'm just like really in the mood to read manga right now. I've been watching a lot of anime, so yeah. The first manga I have is, I don't want to show you this because I'm just going to show you the spines because the covers of them have like the name of my library and like the town I live in and everything, and I don't want you to see that. So it's Kimi no ni Todoki. I don't know if that's how you say that, but I have the first 3 volumes of this, and I was watching Miss Emma Reads a Lot live stream on Instagram yesterday, and she was talking about this, and then I went to the library today to go get Tokyo Ghoul because she was also talking about that, and they didn't have Tokyo Ghoul, but they had this, so I just decided to get this since I didn't get Tokyo Ghoul. The next manga I have is one that I haven't heard like a whole lot about. I don't think I've ever even heard anybody talk about this, but I bought it at the bookstore because a while ago when I first got into manga because I liked the cover and it sounded cool. And it's called The Garden of Words. This one's really short. I think it's like a standalone because there's no like number on the side, and there were no more other volumes of it. But I think it's just a standalone thing. I think it has something to do with poetry and something like that. So this boy meets a woman in the park, and she's like really drunk, and he like helps her out, and then she thanks him with it's called a tanka poem, and he doesn't know the meaning of it, so he has to figure out the meaning of it before it's too late. And it, like the tagline is like, "Can a poem save your life?" So I don't know, I thought the cover was pretty, I like the art style, and I'm excited to read it and see if I actually like it. And the last manga volume I have is Bakuman Volume 1. This manga has been recommended to me countless times. It's about a boy who's a manga artist, so you learn about like how manga works while also reading a manga, which is cool. I'm really excited about this one. I think I'm gonna love it. I hope I love it. I only have the first volume, so like if I do love it, then I have to go back to the library and get the rest of them. And then I have a novel, and that is Always and Forever Lara Jean by Jenny Han. I have read the first 2 books in the series earlier this summer, so I figured I'd finish off the summer with reading the 3rd book. I've heard really, really amazing things about this, and I always read these books in like a day or 2. Like literally they're just like so addicting to me, and I always just have to know what's going on in Lara Jean's life. So I figured this would be the perfect read for readathon since I've been meaning to read it. The next book I have is The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. This was just turned into a movie recently. I think it just came out like this past Friday, and I had to read this book for school like 2 or 3 years ago, and I remember really liking it, but I literally don't remember anything about it. So this is my friend's copy, and I'm gonna read this, and I'm gonna try to read it during the readathon because my mom wants to read it when we go on vacation the week after the readathon. So I'm gonna try to read this quickly. If not, no big deal, but I just figured I'd put this on my TBR. And then the last things I have are 2 poetry collections. The first one is Beautiful Chaos by Robert M. Drake. Robert M. Drake is one of my favorite poets. My favorite poetry collection of his so far that I've read is Broken Flowers, and I really liked that one. This is one of the shorter ones that he's written. Usually they're a lot bigger, and this one has like some cool pictures and stuff in it. I love like the art style on his poetry books as well, and I don't know, this just looks really cool and it'll be a really quick read. And then the last poetry collection I have is A Beautiful Composition of Broken by R.H. Sin. This is the guy, I don't know if it's a guy, actually this is the poet. I don't know who they are because like they don't have any like social media presence, which is super interesting, but I love their poetry so much. I read Rest in the Morning a few months ago and I loved it, and I saw this one in the bookstore and I ordered it online, and this one's a lot thicker than a lot of their other poetry collections, but what really drew me to this one was the poem on the back that says, "It's crazy how sometimes you have to be destroyed to be made anew. Everything happens for a reason, just like this moment. I do believe that what you're dealing with will pass." And that just really spoke to me because I am, for some reason, like going through like a hard time in life right now. Like nothing happened, but like I'm just kind of sad all the time. So I think this will help me feel a little bit better. So yeah, this is my TBR for the 7 in 7 readathon. I'm so excited to read these books. Hopefully I get to all of them. I won't be surprised if I don't though, because I'm literally working every single day of this readathon except for Monday. So maybe I'll just try to like knock out a bunch of the manga and the graphic novel and some of the poetry like in the first day and see what happens. But if not, like I said, no big deal. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please let me know down below if you guys are participating in the readathon and what you're reading. I'd love to know. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!